Mandy Rose has been released from WWE. I wasn't on top of this story because I got food poisoning. Pro tip, don't eat questionable sushi. Now, Mandy Rose was released because of explicit photos she posted to a fan time page. When Matt Bloom learned of said content, he alerted Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels said he needed to immediately take the title off of her. This is obviously why she lost the title to Roxanne Perez, which it said that Roxanne Perez was the next in line to hold the title anyway at the next pay-per-view. I hear people trying to discredit Roxanne Perez winning the title. She's an amazing talent and she deserves it. She earned this title. There are conflicting reports as to whether Mandy Rose knew or didn't know that she was going to get fired after dropping the title. Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer says she's making more money from her fan time page than she is from her WWE contract. I 100% believe that. If anybody remember the Catch Me Outside girl, she made $1 million in like 6 hours when she started her OnlyFans page. It's believable that she's making more than her WWE contract. WWE stars make about $5 million a year for top stars, and the minimum guys are only getting paid about $500,000 a year. But it says these explicit photos fall outside of the parameter of her contract, and Fightful reported that it breached WWE's deal with Mattel. Here's my opinion on the situation. She's a grown woman. She has the choice to do whatever she wants with her body. If she wants to sell those type of photos, good for her. Get the bag. I hear people comparing this to Paige and Seth Rollins and Charlotte Flair, people who had their noodles leaked. This isn't even comparable. This is her choice to willingly put this out in the public. Those other superstars didn't want that out there, and she chose to put that out there. I heard the other argument that other superstars did Playboy. That was 20 years ago. WWE is heavily marketed towards kids right now. There's been a huge change in the company since then. WWE had no choice but to release her. She had to know that her putting actual noodles out on the internet would be a problem. She already has a huge fan base. She had to know those photos would go viral. And you are under a contract with a major company. You got TV network sponsors and other things to think about. At minimum, she should at least ask for permission if she didn't. I also hear people comparing this to the Usos or Riddles with their problems. It seems as if they have addiction issues. This is completely different from willingly putting yourself out on the internet. Now, I have no problem with Mandy Rose doing it. This is her choice. She is a grown woman and she could do what she wants with her body. But when you're signed to a company, you got to think of what the company wants from you and what's going to happen if you do this. She may or may not have thought of that and she got released for it. And that's what WWE had to do.